Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy FlyIslandGuy. Today we are back in Camoela, and we're going to be making our way over to Honolulu today. Altitude for today will be, well, cruising altitude is going to be 20,000 feet. And our flight time, we're looking at 54 minutes in the air. About an hour, 10 minutes from gate to gate. Estimated, it's gonna probably be a little faster than that, but we'll see what's happening. Overall, though, weather-wise, everything is looking good. Absolutely not a cloud in sight in the area. Well, there's clouds behind us. You know, it's just a saying. Not much in the way of weather. We bring up windy.com. Currently, we're looking here in Honolulu. Weather is winds out of 060 at 13 knots, gusting to 22. So a little bit blustery there today, but overall, pretty clear skies. Not much in the way of weather. And we are down here right now. One of these areas. Don't quite remember. We're down here. As you can see, it's not much in the way of weather at all. So yeah, should be a good flight for today. And we're just going to be carrying about 21 passengers and about 1,000 pounds of cargo. Not really loading up the plane at all, but surprisingly, this is actually a really good paying trip. So looking forward to making some money. All right, so let's hop into the cockpit. Overall, we are all ready to go. Flight plan is in, and we are going to get our engine started. So, we come up here, we can go ahead and get our beacon on. We could put stardate on. What we'll also do is close up our doors. And start the left engine today. I always forget which one of these to bring up. There we go.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Fuel's coming in. And left engine started. Gonna work on getting a better view. I think that's a new one that I made there. We'll go ahead and get the right engine started as well though. So we're gonna come up, start engine 2. Engine 2 is started. Starting. Alright, so everything is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and continue our checklist. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna check the performance page. I have rotate speed is 105. And our takeoff trim should be 2 up. What we'll do is I'm gonna go to the perf page and just confirm our takeoff data. I'm gonna set our trim. Bang on 2 up. We have our speed bug set and ready to go. Let's set our target speed to 160 for a climb. Right. I think we're pretty much good to go, folks. According to the checklist. What I'll also do is come up here, get our TRU on. Probe heat as well. Okay. Flaps 15. Set. And that's about it, folks. Gonna be departing on runway 4 today in Camuela. So I think we have everything set. Gonna disconnect the ground power and the wheel chocks, and we're good to go, folks. Okay, parking brake is off, gust lock off. Just confirming here in Navigraph. Getting our taxi chart up. Runway 4 is actually right behind us. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Extremely short taxi today. I'm liking the look of the clouds over there in the mountains. Looks pretty amazing. We're just gonna come here. Have a long enough runway. Alright. I'm gonna get our strobe lights on. Landing lights can come on as well. Alright, flaps are set. Altitude is set. I think we are good to go, folks. We have our nav set as well. Landing lights on, strobe lights are on. Alright, let's get out of here. As usual, I'm gonna just hold the parking brakes until we lock our thrust levers in. Just makes it a little easier for me, as I always say. And we will get ready to get out of here. It rotates.
Airborne time logged.
Alright, what I'm gonna do real quick is get the map up. Alright, let's get the autopilot on first. There we go. All right. So that was a little rocky, as always. Always something when I'm getting this guy in the air. This beautiful climb out of Camuela, very like hilly country around here. And so we're gonna be making our way, as I said, over to Honolulu. So this is gonna be the first big airport I've flown into in a minute. And I'm gonna be trying the ILS approach one more time. And I'm gonna see if I can get it down this time. Still trying to get the hang of the ILS approach in this aircraft, but I think I understand the main process now to get it all set up. So just gonna test it out today, see how things go. Right now we're holding 160 knots on climb out, which is what we wanted. And we're gonna be making our way up to 20,000, looks like. Top of climb is going to be coming up fairly quickly, which is good. And we're just going to sit back and enjoy the flight over. Actually really enjoying flying the ATR. As I mentioned before, it's really a combination of flying something bigger like a 737, but still has like the ease of flying a turboprop aircraft. So like I'm really enjoying it. Not saying turboprops are easy to fly, but definitely like less complicated than the bigger aircraft. Kind of once you program everything in that you need, the technology is just sophisticated enough to kind of get you where you're going. So really enjoying that aspect of it. Alright, we're about to hit 10,000 feet. I'm just gonna wait like about 10 seconds here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and switch off the landing lights. Really kind of looking forward to getting my hands on a Dash 8 at some point. I'm thinking about the next places that I actually want to fly. So right now I'm considering Africa. Well, definitely going to be doing a tour of South America, but I think after that I'm going to be doing Africa as well. Because I'm pretty much done a good amount of the northern hemisphere, well the North America, done a little bit of Central America, so now we're gonna try South America. Done Europe before, so I think yeah, Africa is the next spot we're gonna hit. So thankful to everyone who is tuning in, who watches these flights. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I apologize for the couple videos ago where we had some audio issues. I am really trying to get back in the swing of things with my mobile setup, and not quite where I need to be, to have everything like proper as to how it was before, since I moved. But hopefully I'll probably be moving soon, and I'll be able to get a more like permanent setup, so I'll kind of get back to the original quality that I had before. But one thing at a time. Let's just enjoy the process, and let's enjoy moving our way around in Hawaii. Like, definitely been cool flying around here. I've really been enjoying the sights. Hawaii is very beautiful, very hilly. It's kind of been like island flying on steroids a little bit, because the terrain here is pretty crazy. So definitely a lot different from flying in the Caribbean, where all the islands are pretty much flat, except for, let's say, Trinidad, maybe St. Lucia. But yeah, pretty exciting overall. Anyways, we're going to continue our climb to 20,000 feet. I'm not going to do too much talking today, especially seeing how most people know about Honolulu. I like to kind of talk about the places more that people don't really know about, or you've never heard of. The beauty of Flight Simulator is that I've kind of spent a lot of time going to places that I've never heard of. Even here in Canada, there's a few places that I've never heard of. So I tell people, me coming on Flight Simulator allows me to travel without ever leaving my home, which is pretty interesting, because you get to I really get to see the world, learn more about the world, especially with the way that I do my videos. I try and kind of educate people about where I'm going, as well as just flying. So my channel for me has always been less about the aircraft themselves. There's tons of channels out there that really go in depth with the aircraft systems. Me, if you learn anything from me flying the aircraft, then awesome. But most of the time, I'm really just here just to kind of chat, get to know people, and just talk about the places that I'm flying to. So that's about it for now. We are going to get settled in, and I can imagine in about 20 minutes, half an hour, we'll be starting our descent into Honolulu. And I'm hoping that I get the ILS right this time, fingers crossed. And I'll see you guys when I'm back then, alright? This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. I'm out. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Honolulu. Should actually be like straight ahead of us out here. Gonna be doing kind of a looping approach to capture the localizers so we can shoot the ILS approach. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at our approach for today. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing the ILS runway 08 left approach. So we're going to be coming in at this Uka waypoint, and we're going to be going to Ritz, then Jevit, and coming back to Kozes. Now, I actually forgot to put in the initial approach pics when I did this, because I thought we were coming back from this way for some reason, don't know why. but I kind of have it programmed in now. So we're pretty much going to be following that path. What I am going to do though is just put in the Jevit waypoint just to make sure we're shooting this properly. We're just going to come in between Ritz and Kosis. There we go. Alright, so we're all set up to shoot the approach properly now. And we're coming in pretty good. Descending at 1100 feet per minute. There is an altitude restriction here for Schley, so just passing 4,000 and above for Dili. And I guess for Schley, it looks like we're supposed to come in below 4,000 but above 2,100. So I think that's what the FMS is going to do here. According to our approach, we might be coming in a little on the low side. But we're just going to leave it as is. If we end up descending to 2,200 a little early, that is fine. Not gonna worry about that too much. Actually looks like the FMS just leveled off here, which is good. So it is definitely respecting those restrictions. Just gonna check my speed. Starting to drift just a little bit. So we've already dialed in all of our information. 111.7 is what we're looking for here. So we have 111.7 dialed in. And what we're going to do is when we reach Ritz and return for Jevit, that's when we're going to go into that's when we're going to go into approach mode and make sure we capture the localizer. Sorry about that. So we're still on the VNAV path right now, but it looks like we just have to hold this altitude till we get to this waypoint. We'll see if it starts its descent after that, but it looks like we should be at 3,500 at Jevit. Yeah, definitely a beautiful day for an approach. The airport should actually be coming up On our right, should be somewhere around here. So we'll be passing it soon. Alright, so it looks like it's picked up the localizer. I can see it here. It's now counting down the distance, which is like 50 nautical miles from the localizer. And yeah, everything is looking good so far. What I will do is we're still a little ways out. I'll come back when we've started our approach, well, when we're kind of getting close towards final approach, and then we'll finish off the flight. All right, I'll be back. All right, and I am back. We're just about to start that that final turn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into approach mode. I'm going to switch our source. And let's see if it works this time. Switched our nav source to ILS 1. It's already tuned. Hoping that this works this time. We're below the glide slope, which is good. So we'll see what happens. And I missed it again. I think that's probably because it wasn't in approach mode. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. Well, that did not work out again. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if I can get back on the glide slope though. can approach. Now this should work now. Alright, just have to get back in a position to intercept the localizer. Should be happening soon. Missed it again. Alright, we're just gonna fly it in manually. I really gotta get the hang of this, man. This is killing me. Alright, so we are all lined up. Now I'm just kind of using the localizer as a guide in order to make sure I'm on profile. Everything looks good now, dude. Got a good gear down. Runway is a little right. A little low. I'm just going to apply a little power.
Queen 060 at 17 knots.
Things are feeling a little squirrely on approach, but should be good to land it.
$500.
Just trying to enjoy the view right now, Honolulu.
$200. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10,
Landing time logged.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honolulu. That was a bit of a floaty landing. Here we are, folks. Once again, it was a failure getting the ILS to work for some reason. But we were able to get where we need to be, so that's what's important. And we are just gonna find a gate up here and park. Get our landing lights and our strobe lights off. And this looks absolutely awesome. FSLTL is doing this thing. There's airplanes at the gate. Absolutely loving it, man. Kinda never did like the setup for AIG traffic. FSLTL setup is much better, much easier. Seeing Air Canada here, Southwest, American Airlines, United, Alaska Airlines over here. I think we're just gonna come over to this gate, these gates here. I'm honestly not really too sure where these planes park in Honolulu, so another Air Canada plane over here. Looks like the 737 MAX. Just feather one of the engines for now. It's just save a little bit of gas on taxi. And we're just gonna find a spot around here to park. I just want to get a good view of the airport. Absolutely beautiful though. Right. Right. We can shut down now. Beacon off, and now we can go ahead and shut the engines off.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Right, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the flight. I know I did. Still kind of mad that I didn't get the ILS to work. I thought I had it right this time, but I guess not. But we're going to keep trying. Outside of that, folks, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. And I will catch you on the next one. I think we're going to probably do a few more flights here in Hawaii. And then we're going to move on to somewhere else. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate you. It's your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe. And most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.